Alright, so we've got this opponent here. Obviously coming back into the game from such a long time away, none of this looks particularly outstanding. Like, alright, it's all very low mana cost, cheap things, and I can't remember exactly what this guy does. Oh, it's shields or rage, right? And obviously swapping the bridge. And then obviously can become invincible if he has both bridges. Right. So then he's just got a bunch of low cost spells and minions. He's got random minion from that. He's got a stealth elite unit. They're legendary. Unholy Grounds is another spell that just allows you to summon a bunch of skeletons from the space on the floor. So yeah, I mean, it makes sense. And the thing is that makes this deck so dangerous to me, which we'll see in a minute, is Lightning Bolt. Because I'm playing with a Conquest deck. Oh, let me change that because I want you to see it from my perspective, not his. Boop. So yeah, I made the Conquest deck in like 2 minutes basically, and this is what I've ended up with. So it's the 5 Conquest cards that we have currently, which includes Red Golem, and then I filled the rest in with cards I'm familiar with, how they use, like how to use them from my other standard decks. And I decided to go with Apep because he's on rotation. I think he's cool. I'll start with the big guy. And he comes at me with those, and then he's like, nope, you can't have it anyway. So, instantly pressure, and he's got something up on the top bridge straight away. I'm like, okay. Alright, he's got an answer to my big dude. And I didn't know how to deal with this new stealther yet, because I think it's the first time I've seen it. So I wasn't sure if the Scrattled would even work. I didn't know if it was AoE or not, basically. So I'm just trying to keep my cool and not let him fluster me too much. And I was a bit slow to put those thorns down, but it was the best thing I had to try and stop the cleaver. These two are both part of the Conquest as well, by the way. The bear I added myself. And then the Frost Owls, they're part of the Conquest when I play those. So I've managed to get to his tower while I'm waiting for mana to come back up. I'm like, oh, my big guy's back. So I play it defensively. Denied straight away. That is really annoying. So at the moment I'm really just trying to defend as best I can. And annoyingly, I put the scratch down, I timed it to deal with the tank while it was reloading, but this stealth unit came out and obliterated them all, so it does seem like it has an AoE ability. Using the owls to hopefully try and slow the cleaver down a bit, but he's just getting so much pressure on just with the basic cheapies he's got. Look at the amount of damage he's done to my tower. I was just able to get my totem down, but very late, so I don't think I got any value out of that. I want to make sure that I can actually use the golem this time, so I'm just going to wait, get the scratch down. They've made it out okay. Get the golem down, get the totem down, so that hopefully that's a 50-50. Get the owls down just in time that it shoots one of those. So I've managed to keep the golem alive this time. He swapped things, so I'll put the bear down to go with the archers. Golem is still having a hard time up top, so I need the sorceress down to help with that, which I was lucky enough to have. And then it's just a case of trying to keep this pressure on for as long as I can. and somehow I was able to win it. I didn't expect to, but I had to play around the lightning bolt, and I did.